Hey friends, how's it going? Today we're just going to go over a core exercise. I call it marches, supine marches, or marches on your back. So I'm going to show you 2 or 3 different variations of it. But you're going to come to lay on your back with your knees bent, feet flat. Commonly when people do core work, they're really over tucking and scooping the tailbone under, which isn't what you need to do. That can create a lot of just over pressure in kind of this torso area. So when performing this sort of core work, you want to stabilize, but you don't want to over tuck. So the way that I like to think about it is kind of a gentle pulling in of the 2 hip points and a gentle knitting in of the rib cage. Ideally, what you want to do is create stability. So if you have a natural curve in your back, which shocking, most people do, you want to maintain that curve. As you do the movement, you don't want your back to be arching and rounding. You want to maintain the curve you have and just stabilize the torso while also breathing, which is super important. Sometimes when we tuck under and kind of bear down, it's hard to breathe and talk. You kind of hear how my voice changes. So I want to take a big breath in, sigh it out, gentle knit in of the hip points and knit in of the rib cage, and just maintaining your natural curve. You're going to flex both feet and you're going to lift your right leg so right knee stacks over right hip. Then you're going to slowly lower, place the heel down, keep the toes lifted, and then you're going to lift the left knee comes over your hip. You're going to lower the heel back down and you're going to repeat, lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. I like to lift on the inhale and lower on the exhale. But if that feels too complicated, I'd rather you just breathe than get too caught up in the specifics. Keeping everything stable through the torso as well through the hips. You don't want the hips kind of sassing side to side. So you're really maintaining this connection to breath while the legs move. Beautiful. So that's kind of one place to start. If you want to increase the intensity a little bit, you're going to stack the knees over your hips and flex the feet. It's almost like you're doing tabletop on the ceiling. There's a knit in of the hip points and knit in of the rib cage, maintaining the stability. I'm going to put my arms overhead so you can just see my low back, but your hands can go down by your sides. So you're going to take an inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the other leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once again, continuing to breathe to maintain the stability and to maintain the movement fluidly. So you don't want to drop the heel down. Beautiful. So that's kind of level 2 or step 2. The next place I like to take it is legs are going to come on up again, come into that upside down tabletop. Find the knit in. You're going to inhale and then exhale, kick the right leg straight, hover, draw it back in. Inhale. Exhale, kick it straight. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, switch. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, switch. And draw it in. Beautiful. Feet can come down. I always like a little windshield wiper between repetitions or sets. But give that core work there a try and drop any questions below.